Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We're playing Ashina. Breaking the seal. Breaking the seal on Ashina. First time. First time? Last time? Only time? Only time that matters? If it's the only time, you know it's the only time that matters. So, this idea basically brought to you by Ikari. Go check out Ikari's channel. He's the resident Ashina player. I've been watching him play this clan, I don't know, 2 years now? One of the things I never realized is that I was watching him play his recent run, which was, I want to say, no, it was longer than 2 days ago. Was it a week ago? Anyway, his most recent run on his channel with Ashina, I never realized that you get Yoshihiro, and that Yoshihiro has Way of the Sadake. So, the idea is to try to use Way of the Sadake and survive, I guess, because we're playing in 1584. I wanted to do this in 82, but apparently the event does not proc, so we're gonna try it in 84. It's already been a month. I already started this while I was waiting for my coffee. Bro's got caution and on the offensive, and that's it. I didn't even see this way of... Wait a minute. We have to make it the official clan, we have to make it the official clan, policy. There it is. Joshu Chief. Okay, so we're starting as a vassal. Oh, breaking the seal on another thing. 2 seals broken in one night. One night, 2 seals. Archive Gaming. Ashina, and we're playing as a vassal. They said it never happened. They said only a fool would boot up the game and basically not play the game. But here we are, playing as a vassal and playing as the Ashina. It's crazy. It's a crazy day. Crazy night, I should say. So, I'm not familiar with this region. I usually skip it. So I feel like I'm breaking new ground for a lot of reasons. Because I'm really like, this region traditionally is basically just Massimmune's stomping grounds. And that's about it. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got to work with. I've got 2 fucking vacation days, so I'm gonna take my time. Okay. Do we have mines here? We've got mines, right? Yeah, I seem to remember Ikari stream. He's got access to mines. The problem is we don't have any money, right? Yeah, no money, no prestige, or a vassal. I mean, if Koei's trying pretty damn hard to not have you play the game if you click on Ashina on this start date. Also, it's 1584. Did I mention 84? 84 is kind of infamous because it was... 84 is the scenario where I declared Hideyoshi the ultimate boss in this game. I want to say, was it maybe a year ago or 2 years ago? This was the scenario where I was like, Hideyoshi is the final boss of this game. And it took a little while, but public opinion did blow that in that direction eventually. It did blow over into that direction. At first, not so much. But eventually, I'm assuming it's because people tried playing as them. Everyone started to realize, oh shit, Hideyoshi is a fucking monster in this game. And then later on, we got the 86, but this was before 86. Forget, 86 was like, not even a thought in the DLC department when 84 dropped. That's how much of a gap it was. 84 was the first taste of Hashiba supremacy. In this game, in this community, you know what I mean? In that time period, it was the first time. I think I'm building, what, a trade town here? Okay, so who do we have on this roster, man? This roster is really fucking strange. We have 5 people that have counterattack. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters. 5 samurai with counterattack. This guy's fucking cool. Yoshimasa Yadano, 80 leadership. This is, for me, this is like playing a new game. You know what I mean? When you're in a new clan, new spot, it's a brand new experience. I don't even know how Vassal works. I don't even know. I don't even know what it's like to play as a vassal. Oh, that's a great feeling. That's a great feeling. Can't relate. Can't relate. Can't relate. Oh? I don't have access to so-and-so, you say? So-and-so is limited. Can't relate. First time hearing it. This game is wrapping up its life cycle. This game is wrapping up its life cycle. And I'm like, don't know what it's like to be a vassal. Okay, so what do we do first, man? What do we do first? Because this looks miserable. Ikari, you're gonna... Oh, let me say hi to everybody in the chat, man. Welcome, everybody, to Late Night Stream. We're playing as the Ashina. And, we are making fun of people who play as vassals right now. Because they're not even playing the game. We're gonna try to play the game, but we'll see if Koi lets us. What's up, Toby? Tomi, Ikari, Wolf's Heart, member for 2 months. Thank you, Wolf's Heart, bro. I appreciate it, man. Time to start saving up that money, huh? All those games coming out in fucking October, guys. All those games coming out in October. This was like the first year. Usually every year you get like 2 games and then you're done. This is the first year where I'm like, there's like a handful of games to buy. A handful. That's pretty rare. We're talking about modern gaming. That's pretty rare. There's at least 5 games. And October is a really loaded month, man. Anyway, thank you for the membership. We just had our first member stream on Sunday where I just got my teeth kicked in as the Shogun. I will be trying that again, but I don't know when. But go check that out. If you want to see what getting stomped out in a challenging game looks like, Iron Triangle, Shogun, it's brutal. Hurts so good. Pony Bro's here. Sheeta must be preserved, but will we save the Sadake? I have no idea. We got to save ourselves. You want to do 82 as well? Yeah. Zetra's here. What's up, Zetra? Leon is here. What's up, Leon? Prime Toyotomi, yeah. New clan, who's this? That's right. What's up, Ancient? Still a long 6 to 18 months till the next game? Oh, it's going to be here before we know it, man. It's going to be here before we know it. Kingdom Hearts 4? I never got into Kingdom Hearts, Sean. One of my best friends is a Kingdom Hearts fanatic, which is crazy because you wouldn't think it looking at him, but he's a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. But I never got into it. My cousin's also, she's a real big Kingdom Hearts fan. That's a blind spot for me. That's one of those games that I just never had the time. Okay, we're going to double up on trade towns because we're going to get income because I don't know. Because I don't know what my options are. So when you don't know when you don't have a real game plan, you don't know what your options are, you don't know what you're going to do yet, just fucking get some trade towns. Because you know no matter what you do, no matter which way you take a step, it's going to cost money, right? Just like real life. No matter what you decide to do, it's probably going to cost money. So let's just get trade towns up and running. Maybe we charge Mass Immune first. That seems like the best thing to do. How many people do we have? So we have 5 people that have got counterattack. Onami Date's over here. She's got counterattack. So should we lean into counterattack, get defensive infrastructure? 2 guys with castle raid. Okay. Insight the Uesugi. You guys want to target Uesugi right away. Your clan is the vassal. You cannot perform diplomacy with anyone else. Oh my god. What? Oh my god, Gridlock City. Gridlock City? Yeah, we have to beat Masamune. We've got to break up all this bullshit over here. Are you serious? Alright. You kind of regret not rushing Yonezawa? I mean, it's the only thing I can think of, Ikari, off the top of my head, is to just fucking attack. Because what else am I gonna do? You know what I mean? What else am I gonna do? Sit around? Let's see. Let's get... If I can kick some of these counterattack guys out, I will get defensive infrastructure. Because that way, no matter who attacks me, they're gonna pay a substantial tax on top of their attacks. She's already got it. What's her valor? 6'9"? Okay. We can put counterattack up to here. Oh yeah, of course, the new Nobunaga's Ambition. Dude. Yeah, I saw it, Young King, of course. So I was saying this in the Discord. The new Nobunaga's Ambition game, to me, looks like Awakening 1.5. So I think that's what we're going to get. We're going to get Awakening 1.5. That doesn't mean that we're not going to get a mechanic that you can point at and say, oh, that's Taishi, or oh, that's Spear. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the total package, what they're going for is going to be a 1.5. I say 1.5 and not Awakening 2 because Koei doesn't finish their games, period. Okay, that's evergreen. That's an evergreen thing that I think if you've been playing these games for a while, you understand it's just an evergreen thing. That's just how it is. But that's why I say 1.5. They don't finish their games, so to expect them to finish whatever that game's going to be is ridiculous. You know, just like we're going to have, we're going to hear the standard questions. Is the AI fixed? Is the pathfinding fixed? Can I play as an officer in this game? Is it an RPG? We're going to get the standard questions. The answer is going to be no, just like always. There's going to be broken AI. There's going to be broken pathfinding. There's going to be broken mechanics. There's going to be unfinished, like I said, 1.5. Normal stuff. All to be expected. Don't even put any energy into it. Focus instead on what they're going to build on, what that 0.5 is going to be. So, and I think that 0.5 is going to be them fleshing out Awakening. Okay, I thought my cat was limping for a second. I got a little nervous. You know how animals are, man. They'll bump themselves, and if you're not paying attention. I think I'd rather keep the on the offensive guy. He's a chief anyway. Okay, just put him here. We got 2 people we can move out. Okay. I got 1 person sitting around. Lead with the tribes first. We could probably scoop up this clan as well. But I'd rather gamble. I'd rather gamble on something worthwhile. Part of the reason we failed. Part of the reason I failed that Shogun on Sunday, going after Honganji. But I might do it again. It's coming to consoles for sure, Sean. Hope they remember the Navy part of the game. I don't think so. Maybe, but I wouldn't count on it, Young King. I think the coolest thing is probably going to be that they're going to finish the battle system that started here. There's going to be a lot of stuff that started in Awakening that's just going to be finished. That they're going to be able to actually flesh out more. Oh, I forgot to turn off that event. I kind of wanted to see what Takanobu could do. Bid it all in black as archive gambles are run. That's right. Watch Siege still be OP? Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I expect a lot of stuff. I expect a lot of features, but I expect a lot of them to not work. Doesn't matter. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. It's can you play the game? You know what I mean? Can you make the game work? There's a lot of stuff in Awakening that people are just like, hey, this doesn't work, or this doesn't look right, or whatever. It's just like, yeah, but can you have fun? Can you make it? Can you play the AI? Can you meet it on its own terms and have a good scrap? Yeah, you can. That's what matters. And they know that. They're not trying to. They're not trying to fix legacy issues with these games. They're actually just trying to streamline them to appeal to more broader audience, so they don't die out completely. The map looks more alive. Yeah, that's one good thing. Wolfsheart, they kept the same map. So that also points towards them just building on 1.5. It saves them a lot of time, too. They don't have to make a new one. You can't wait to see with everyone's favorite mechanic. I should do a video on it. Yeah, I'm probably going to do a video, like a video where I just pause and break down everything as it happens. Can we split these guys up? I've got 27. This guy's pretty strong. 76. Yeah, I'll try to do a video if I can before they give more details, because personally I like to see how close I am to the mark. You know? I like to make I like stuff like that. I like challenging myself to like figure stuff out, to see how good I can do. So I'll probably make a video with just like breaking down the frames and being like, this is what I think here, this is what I think there, stuff like that. But yeah, I think they're gonna build on Awakening, so that's really exciting. That's really exciting. I didn't think they were gonna do that. You're not bringing anybody. Am I just not that... I'm not that important, am I? This guy don't give a shit. He's like, okay, they're attacking, so what? Alright, so we get the 3 trade towns, and then we leverage it to defense. Defensive infrastructure. How about that? How about that? Okay. Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition? Yes, dude, I'm so excited for Remaster. I'm really excited for Remaster. I love that they added the toggle so you can choose between old school and new school Dynasty Warriors. You know, we should just go around because we're going to be here a while. Maybe they'll put a few more castles. Absolutely, Toby. The thing is, Toby, is they're keeping this. So they're already keeping this. So you know how much time that's going to save them? Because they're just recycling the map. So now they'll just be able to build on top of it more, Toby. So they'll be able to fill in stuff. There's so much stuff here that they just didn't get to do. We've talked about it a million times on this channel. Weather system, Being able to build terrain on the map. The nodes on the map seem like you're able to build stuff. Decisive battles was just, not decisive battles, sorry. Authority battles were just an addition to speed up the game. You can see that new system, I forgot what it's called. There's a word for that. That new system that they have is just them finishing that concept. Them having enough time to flesh it out. Like, okay, so it's going to play faster. It's going to play a lot faster. You're going to be able to do your runs very quickly. Expect very overpowered mechanics. I think the game's going to be way more... I think the game's going to be closer to Iron Triangle in terms of absolutely broken, absurd stuff that you can do. It's not going to be like this one. They're going to go in the other... They're going to go in the other direction. You know? Decisive battles and authority battles were born from people saying, hey, it takes too long. Supplies are a nightmare. It takes me 30 hours to fucking finish a campaign. I don't have time for that. So they're going to go in the other direction. With that new mechanic. That new mechanic is the next step from decisive battles. It's being repackaged, you know? They're repackaging, they're gonna build it out. And you're gonna be able to just conquer a region. Just declare war and conquer a region. 4 or 5 castles. Boom, boom, boom. It's gonna be like what do they call it in Crusader Kings? De jure? You know, did they call it just cause mechanic? I don't know what it's called. But anyway, that mechanic is literally like you're going to be able to just declare war on the whole region and kind of settle the issue. Casus Belli, yeah. So I think that's what that's going to be like, Ikari. I think that's what we're looking at, something like that. You're going to be able to you're probably going to be able to get benefits to your stats by playing to that. So you want to play to your Casus Belli to build it out so you can get bonuses. Instead of marching castle by castle, you'll be able to declare that. And you'll be able to fight against the whole region and capture it. But the game is probably going to use that mechanic to address the speed issue because, you know, we're getting older and these younger guys don't have time for shit like that. They ain't got time for 30-hour campaigns. So, it's the next step. That Casus Belli system is the next step. For people who didn't play Awakening in the beginning, you got authority battles, the large authority battles, and then you got decisive battles. Both were patched in. They were added to the game. They weren't in the game, they were added to the game. Because of the lack of speed. The game was so slow to conquer the map. So this new system is there to address that. It's the next step in that. It's gonna keep adding to it. So I'm expecting you to be able to hit some kind of arbitrary goals to get bonuses. Now, don't expect this system to be super deep. Like I said, Koei's famous for adding a lot of stuff and it having no depth. I don't think it's gonna have a whole lot of depth. Remember, 1.5. Keep that in mind. 1.5. What does an expansion to an expansion look like from Koei? So, you know, keep that in mind. New mechanics introduced. Maybe they'll get fleshed out a year later. But at launch, we're going to get like, you know, the paper thin application. Expect that. It'll still be a faster game, though. And I'm pretty sure they're going to talk about that. You know, I'm pretty sure they're going to talk about Complete Edition 0.5, yeah, something like that. Took the bait, huh? Are the tribes still close enough? Because, okay. Now, my prestige is shit, so he's not going to get that bonus. The rising, we need the statements, but, well, I'm assuming that they're going to add roads, because the map's already done, Tomi. So, again, statesmen, like you're saying there, the statesmen, so logically they'll expand on that. You'll be able to build roads out. All they're doing is filling in the space. We've all been talking about this for like 3 years now, how there's space to be filled. So that's all they're going to be doing is filling in the space. And they're going to introduce a couple of things that are going to be... They're going to introduce a couple of features like that Just Cause feature that are going to be wide as an ocean, but deep as a puddle at first. That's the Koei way. So they introduce something wide as an ocean, deep as a puddle. The Skyrim criticism, right? We're, you know, a weather system probably going to get filled in. These nodes here, I've been talking about this forever, but these nodes seem like they should be built upon. You should be able to build on these nodes in the middle of the battle. So they could add a building system here. There's probably going to be a war console. See, it says war console up there, but there's no application. There's nothing that's going on. So they might add a war console phase. Now, it's not going to be super deep. It's not going to be super deep because it's Koei, but it'll still be something, you know? Yeah, the tutorial. They're calling the tutorial story mode, Toby. So custom portraits for consoles? Yeah, I hope so too, Ancient. So I'm going to be doing another 4 years of Nobunaga's Ambition. We're going to need more portraits. We're going to need a lot more portraits. Awakening was basically a beta. No, I mean, this is a great game. This game is, I've already said this is like the best one of the modern games. But we're going to get Awakening 1.5, so it'll build on that. I just think I think my only concern is that maybe some of the stuff is going to be kind of busted. So they might shoot themselves in the foot. These types of games, people want to min-max, and if they min-max too easily, then they hold it against the devs. You know? If they break the game too easily, then they're going to hold it against the devs. Like, oh, I broke the game and that's your fault. So I just don't see how they can honestly lock down the features, like get it 100%. So that's just how it's going to have to be, you know? Well, bro, you've got 96 defense. You're the best person for the job. This guy's got 100, but he's got cheer. You know what? Does anyone else have speedy over here, or is it just you? Just you? Can he get all the way around to cut off Masumine's retreat? Probably not. I'll just take my time and get over there. I'll see if Yoshihiro can block his retreat. Here he comes. High intelligence with covert commendation. Yeah. Yeah, that's all, like, that's what I'm saying. Stuff like that, error abort, like, there's a lot of ways to break this game. It's just, can you meet the AI on their own terms and still have a fun game? That's what matters, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of glad that they're probably just going to build on this for the most part, because that means that underneath it, I'll still have a game that I can play. Even if they add a bunch of shit that's busted, I just want to be able to ignore all the busted stuff and still have a proper fight, you know? Really, bro? He barely gave you a little tap. Barely gave you a little tap. Would they keep the tribes or would they make them their own clans? I don't know. No idea. It's the spiffing Brits' job to break games anyway, yeah. I love that guy, man. I think that guy does like a public service, you know what I mean? That guy, I hope that guy makes good money for what he does, because that guy puts in the work for some of these games. And it's good because it saves people time, you know? Sometimes you want to play something, but you don't got fucking time, bro. You just don't have the time. If you take too long, Yoshihiro, your whole fucking army's gonna be gone, bro. Your whole army's gonna be gone. Why is he moving down? That's fucking weird. Let's hope the game has high difficulty out of the gate. Yeah, we'll be alright. I think it'll be, the difficulty will be high. It doesn't even have to be that high, Ancient. I mean, I can play games... I already play my games in a way where they're way more difficult. So we'll find a way. We'll find a way to struggle. There it is. Come on, kid, show him. Show him what you got, kid. Oh, jeez. He killed, Shige. That guy was pretty good, didn't he? Guy he killed? If we have as many as we do in 14, yeah, man, I would love to have as many as in 14. What's he down to? What can we storm at? How bad is the storm going to be? If I can't find a way to... Yeah. I mean, I just wouldn't play. Honestly. But no, the game will, like... It'll be super... It's just as easy to make the game very difficult as it is to break it. That's what I love about Koei games. Koei games... Even though the difficult stuff isn't advertised as much, it is just as easy to make the games hard. Even though most of the community is just, most people just want to make it super easy, you know, they want to breeze through it. But there is ways to make the games hard, so... Who's in charge of that castle? Is it that guy, the, Moriharu? How loyal is Moriharu? Oh! Okay. Alright, Moriharu. We're about to be invaded, so... Did the other tribe go back already? I lost them? Okay, I must have missed that. I must have missed that. Yeah, I know, I see them. I see them. But I'm taking that castle first. Now we're helping, are we done helping Dad over here? No, we're still helping Dad. Hopefully Koei's gonna show love to Mitsu. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about Mitsuhide getting any love, man. We're not gonna be able to take it. We're not strong enough. Alright, I gotta peel off. I gotta peel off, he's gotta peel off. It's just gonna be me standing here by myself, and I can't do it. They only have one hex to occupy, huh? That's pretty nice. Let's see if Dad can bail us out. Nope. It looks like they reduced some of the castles in the game. Yeah, they could do that too, Young King. When I say that the UI screams, the UI design in that trailer screams to me streamlined, quick. I'm telling you. Are you gonna make it? 28 days? Okay, just get back to your base then. The name of that game is gonna be Speed. They're gonna give us the other offering. I'm telling you, they're gonna give us the other offering. People complain about, oh, it takes too long in the campaign. Supplies are a fucking nightmare. I can't fucking coordinate. So Koei's like, okay, we're gonna give you the other end of it. You guys want quick? You guys want to wrap up your campaigns quick? Okay, we're gonna give you that. I'm happy with either. I have to say, I'm happy with either. But I don't think you're gonna satisfy players in that direction either. I think you're still gonna get players complaining either way. Is that necessary, bro? It's defenseless. It's defenseless. You better hurry, bro. Imagine there's less castles on the map because you're expected to build new ones. Yeah, that could be cool. Some of the castle, the little thing with the town stuff kind of looked like reminded me of Rise to Power a little bit, where you're putting your buildings down. Alright, so he's fine. He's 1 hundo. Or he's gonna be 1 hundo. This tribe is gonna be ready, but it said 20k, so we're not gonna be able to win this fucking battle. We need the old man. The old man's not helping. We only can negotiate with him, huh? We can't negotiate with anyone else? Must be nice, bro. Alright, let's build up our main base, because if we're gonna lose that one, then this is gonna be where the last stand takes place. Does this count for our boys? It does. Okay. Let's do it. This is why I'm here after all. You still have 20 loyalty or no? Went down to 15. Could be worse. It's right out to here. How much HP do we have? Only 1,000? Oh no, it's too much damage. It's a lost cause. It's a lost cause, go back. Surrender to the Uesugi? What the fuck, bro? Some of the Saito castles in the mountains are gone. You can't wait for it? That's gonna be a little while. Alright, you want to push your luck? Narimasa? Aha. Let me start talking to the old man. Let me just talk... Yo, Pops. Pops, I got an idea. Hear me out. Hear me out. You know how we lost our castle? We take it back. We take it back. And we pick up that Sasa guy. What do you think, Pops? I just need a couple troops. Just need a couple troops. You think the old man's gonna go for it? Oh, jeez. Losing and then stealing it back is authentic Ashina experience. Is it? Forced conscription. How many people you got? I know you don't got enough. I know you don't got enough because you didn't even wait to come back out. I kind of wanted to be the ones to scoop up one of these castles, but I guess that's not going to happen. Destroy Massimune's castle? That's not going to work. Should have sieged up? Why? Is it that bad? I don't think it's that bad. Put a trading grounds here. Man, you guys are slow. Uesugi need a flag of Chinju. You know what I mean? They don't got that Chinju flag on this one. I am Ashina, the head of Joshu. The fan of the full moon on my banner will sway over all. Honestly, what I'd like to see is some kind of policies. I'd like to see them flesh out the policies. That would be great. Maybe get an Akechi. Get an Akechi policy? Would that be too much to ask for? Probably. Alright, is that 4? Not really. I think Onami's close enough, right? Let him take this and get closer. You're gonna go around? You are a goofball. That's prime goofball right there. Alright, you're giving me time for the old man to come back. That's all you're doing. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll get all the counties back. Wait, is he running? Why are you running? Damn it, I need Sasa in the fight. The tribe turned back, right? So I got Kanetsugu, who's really loyal. Kagemochi. Yep, and Kagekuni. All these guys are super loyal, so yeah, I needed Sasa in this fight, but he's gonna leave. Am I understanding that correctly? I am. I am understanding that correctly. And the old man doesn't want to help. Okay, we're close enough here that this is 4 anyway. You still haven't beat this guy? That's pretty annoying. So do I just let Sasa get away? Don't really want to, but if I wait, I can get up to what, 48? Closer to 48? So I could run a 2 split there. What about this tribe? Oh, they're not ready. Okay. Alright, we'll just give ground. Let's give ground. We can win it all back. I hope. Yep, you're gonna keep fucking marching. Can you fucking go home? I need help over here. I'm just a boy. Just a kid. Trying to do what you told me, Dad, but you're not helping me. Minus 60. Get the tribe to the center. Yep. 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 Yeah, every time I need help, he goes out for milk, Ikari. Every time I need his help, he goes out for milk in Kanto somewhere. Pretty convenient. Oh, you're not waiting for him? You're not waiting for Kage-kuni? It wouldn't be so bad if I could ask the other guys, but you can't even talk to anyone else. I guess he's doing it because he's short on time. 4,800 defense. But he need to be picked up from school, yeah. He wants to believe. I want to believe. Ooh. Who's actually loyal here, though? It looks like an Iron Triangle upgrade. I mean, it just looks like an Awakening upgrade, but... if it was an IT upgrade, you know... I'm not going to say no to that. Alright there, that's as good as it's going to get. 68 against 88. We have a tribe, so that's the backbreaking. That's the backbreaking part. Kanetsugu's got 20 loyalty. This guy's got 18. This guy's got 14. We're not breaking anywhere. You mean more with building stuff? Yeah. Well, I think the building stuff is a little bit closer to Rise to Power because it seems like it's inside the castle. I don't think it's going to be outside your castle. Like, I don't think when you build stuff, it's going to be stuff that you can interact with. You know what I mean, Sean? Rise to Power, when you build stuff, it's like... it's not on the main map. It's not interactable. So that reminds me closer to Rise, where it's like you want to spend time trying to figure out how can I get a little bit more usefulness out of this little thing or that little thing. No, they only have one camp, so if we can break it. If we can break it somehow. Build a giant bathhouse. Dude, I wanted to build bathhouses in the Iron Triangle run so badly right away, but I just didn't have any fucking space, man. It's so frustrating. The space, like the space limitations. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. We're gonna need like a, this is just gonna take like a Hail Mary approach to try to win this, or we're done. So I think I want to chill in the back. Let's do it like this. Okay. I don't want to be here forever. You can interact with buildings in Rise to Power, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, but I mean outside of battle, Seraphil. What I mean is that, like, on the main map, you know? In the trailer for the new game, it just showed it, like it's not something that you can actually interact with on the main map. You have to go, probably when you go to battle, I think they're going to be on the battle map. Or on the Siege battle map, whatever, but it's not going to be like Iron Triangle or Romance 11 where your buildings are outside and your neighbor can show up and, you know, beat the shit out of him. So what do we do here? We just try to break Kagemochi. Kagemochi's pretty fucking loyal, though. That's the problem. Kagemochi is pretty damn loyal. This is going to be a pincer. Old boy's got confused nuke. So I'm not even going to bother there. Onami's got Jir. She's also got the most troops. What does this guy have? Coercion? And this dude? Oh, okay. Coercion face. This guy's got 84 fucking attack though, buddy. This guy's got speedy, right? Okay. So best I can do is put this guy in a pincer. Send this guy over here. Right side might be a problem. Maybe left side's better. Yeah, that might be better. And then prepare for Kanetsugu to get here. Oh shit, okay. Never mind. You said you're not going that way, buddy. I don't think so. Alright, they're in the camp from this direction then. Fuck. Let's see if they spread here or if they just shoot the gap. Let me see if I can bait them over. Okay, that's good enough. You know, no, actually stand here. Yeah, just hold your ground there. Is caution ready? It's not. It's not, but this is fine. This is good. Now I need to threaten the camp so this guy doesn't crash down on my left flank and wipe this guy out. Problem is, I don't know if Kanetsugu's going to come back to the camp. That would be a fucking nightmare. Because then you have a confused guy. Okay, good. But the worst thing is if they put Kanetsugu for defense, not offense. If this guy was sitting back there and he's like, I'm just going to confuse you and stall you out with 20 loyalty, it's over. We ain't getting fucking through that. You finally got Street Fighter 6, told me? Awesome, bro. That's awesome. I still haven't gotten it. Like, I think I mentioned this, but I got it on my Xbox and it runs really bad, man. I've been really let down by the Xbox, I have to say. Okay, yeah, so we just destroy him, get the remnants over here. Yoshihiro buys us time with his fucking life if he needs to, and then that's it. That's all we could do. It's tough because they have the advantage. More troops and they're more loyal, you know? Alright, let me see if I can switch it up here. This guy's gonna break. I could go for the kill, but this guy's not important enough. What's wrong with her? She's got a debuff. Alright, just rest up then. We're gonna stand here. We're gonna go back and grab that. We're gonna need the stat bonus to clutch this out. Fuck. Rotate it out. That's fine. We can rotate. We can do the same thing. Why am I not moving? Interfere? God damn it. We're gonna get melted by interfere. We're fucking melting. Yeah, interfere just fucking melted my troops big time. It actually slowed me down long enough to where I couldn't properly rotate at all. Oh, yeah. I don't know what the hell's going on here. This is kind of weird. Oh, no! Anyway. Come on, kid. We're gonna need you for the push over here. Yeah, that's too bad. I lost all my troops there. We still need to break them, that's the problem. Kagemochi. Would be worse if it was Kanetsugu, so. It's actually doing better than I would have thought. I gotta send her in at the end and then that's it. Hope for the best after that. Actually, is the tribe ready for one more go? Let me send the tribe in one more time. Okay, did they get that coercion? They did, right? Okay. Bro is just not breaking. Holy shit, finally. Well, that's kind of stupid. Okay. Alright, Onami, it's up to you, girl. Hang in there, girl. Yes. Good shit. Good shit. Gonna have a bad day? Yeah. I don't think so. I think it's impossible for me to have a bad day right now. Lucky? No, there was no luck involved, buddy. No luck at all. What do you mean? No, we did get super lucky. You know what the luckiest part of that was? Them not leaving Kanetsugu. When I was working that out in my head, I'm like, if Kanetsugu goes back, man... If Kanetsugu goes back to fucking defend the camp, then I can't win this. Like, it's unwinnable if Kanetsugu goes back. But we had a shot to, we had a good shot to clutch it out. Thankfully. I didn't get my county back. Look at that. Look at that. They didn't even give me my fucking county back. Bullshit. How are you guys not going to give me my own county back on a... I know it's a small authority, but I'm not even going to get my county back? That's nonsense, man. Already going broke? Yeah, we need to go broke, actually. Because we don't need defensive infrastructure anymore. So we need to reset the policy board. So we're going to buy food. Go broke on purpose so we can reset our policies. That's funny. That's embarrassing, honestly. We're not going to be able to talk to Dad, so that kind of sucks. Unless I can clutch out... How much do I need? Is it 200 or 400? I forget. It's 200. Does Dad have troops? He doesn't have troops anyway. Don't matter. Uh-huh. You would counterattack me. Okay. Policy board's reset, right? Or did it not? Did it not reset? I don't think it reset. Oh, it didn't. Yeesh. Oh, yeah. I can't. There's no diplomacy. Masamune coming back with the receipts. Masamune coming back with the receipts. He's like, I think this is yours. Masamune's like, I got something of yours over here. Well, our dad might make it in time to save us. Are you serious? Are you for real? Okay. Oh, come on. You didn't conscript for him. You didn't conscript for him and he fucking damn near wiped you out. Okay. I see how it is. Conscript for me though, huh? Right. Man, this guy can't send any help. What the fuck's his problem? Come on, old man. I'm dying here. Man, I just remembered Yoshihiro is the one who broke during our Blade Master run. Right? Wasn't he the one who broke super early? That doesn't bode well for me. That does not bode well for me. I'm pretty sure it was him. Okay. Just send me what you got. How many troops you got? 300? Sekiro stream when? I haven't played Sekiro. I don't own Sekiro. I was thinking about playing Neo, but you know, right now I need to, I'm wrapping up my hardcore character in Path of Exile, which I had to restart, by the way. And, what else am I doing outside of this? Did you guys see Wulong 2? I'm fucking excited for that. Super excited for that. There's just so much stuff coming out. How many days you got? Oh, he's out of... Fuck. Okay. How are you out of supplies? Your castle's right there. What the fuck? Out of supplies already? Bolster troops. Okay. That explains it a little bit. A little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. Now the question is, do we let the old man do we use him to fight here on the field? Okay, let's just see. Put it on 1 until we get to the storm. That fucking guy's car keeps going off. This is like the 2nd or 3rd time. But where's the... Are you guys gonna storm yet? There's the storm. Okay. If I had this tribe, I might be able to make a go of it, but they're not ready yet. The strategy table is in... Yep. I mean, we're just getting everything. I'm really excited for Onimusha. Onimusha in October. I already played the demo. The demo was good. It's 3 versus 3, but we're down by 2,000 again. We're down by 2,000 again. So the question is, can I kill this guy? We could probably play it safe and go for the camp, but I'd rather just try to kill Massimilian. We can lock up a camp victory, but let's just go for the kill. Since we're treading water anyway. Okay. All together. Here, stand there so that he wastes his time over there. No! Stand there. Damn it, Dad. I'm in charge. You put me in charge, Dad. Okay. Bagoosh! Let's see if this fool comes over here. Go around. What is this guy doing? Huh? Okay. Fake out city or what? I don't know, he's not committing to the bit, which is kind of weird. Huh. Caution's not ready. I really don't trust the old man there, but I'm the most loyal to myself, right? What if I wasn't, though? What if I just broke and ran? I mean, he is 10 years old. He could run. Dude, that's fucking weird. I don't know what the deal is there. Okay, fine. Whatever the deal is there, I don't know. I know this guy's got concerted attack, so he can give him a hit. There you go, a little something. Oh, you should have saved it. Alright, we just gotta lure him out. Probably gonna have to be Grandma. Places, people, places. She should, he should charge right down at her. I don't know if she's gonna if he's gonna wipe her out, sorry. No? Fucking weird. Oh my god, it's too much damage, bro. Are you kidding me? That's way too much damage. Hurry up, Yoshihiro. Yoshihiro, the old man's not going to stay there very long. You know he's not. you just know he's going to go get milk any second now. Either he wipes him or he kills us. That's it. He kills us. He kills us. Well, there you go. Jeez. I'm actually okay, never mind. I was going to say, I'm actually surprised that he's still there. Hold your ground, Yoshihiro. Fight to the last man. Fight to the last child, Yoshihiro. Oh, that's it. Dad, wait for me! Imagine Yoshishige just pushing Yoshihiro to the ground. Out of the way, boy! Just pushes him to the ground. He gets up. Dad, wait for me! He's running, but he's holding his pants up. You know how you see those kids walking with their parents and their pants are too big? They're like the pants are like 2 sizes too big. Wait for me, Dad! Just running behind him. Dad, wait up! Our forces were destroyed. It's true. Well, is that it or what? Or is he going to run out of supply? No, he's got 29 days. Alright, now we have 1 castle. Off to the casino, yeah. Oh my god, everyone's getting executed in this force. Have you really lived if your dad hasn't abandoned you at one point or another? Yeah. I remember my dad, he would take us to the grocery store or something running bills. My dad would straight up get in the car and drive off and go home. And then he'd come back like, you know, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You get like 10, 15 minutes down the road. And we would go find a bench to sit on. And we'd be like, oh shit, he forgot. He forgot us. And then he'd come back laughing. Just laughing his ass off. All right, come on, get in. You know? Come back laughing his ass off. The first time it happened, we were like, where's he going? You know, you're like, where's he going? This is the 90s, you know what I mean? So, things are more relaxed, you know, you go outside, you walk across fucking town, you go out until sundown. But I remember the first time, because we were just standing around, and I was the oldest, and I was like, you know, you're like 9 or 10, Yoshihiro's age, you're like, I wonder where he went. And then 10, 15 minutes go by, he pulls up, he's laughing his ass off. He's like, all right, come on, let's go. And then you realize, like, after a while, because you're 10, so you're like, I think he forgot us. And then it happens again, and then you're like, oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, he forgot us, you know? I mention that all the time. Like, my brother brings it up, my sister brings it up. But yeah, you were so fucking busy. You were so fucking busy, you forgot. You would forget one or some of us all the time. Like, he'd start driving, I'd be like, hold on, we're missing one. We're missing 2, you know? Oh, shit, okay. And then, you know, go in there and get them. What are they still doing in the mall? Go get them. Go get them out of the grocery store. Yoshishige is losing to the Hojo. Is that normal? Is this normal? I thought this guy was pretty strong. He's got Sanrakusai. He's got the big dog. Big O. He's got Big O. I don't know how he's losing. Oh my god. Essence of... I mean, Rising Dragooner. That's why you march down and fight the Hojo? Yeah. Alright, kid. Last stand, buddy. Last stand, bud. Another execution? Did you have to show me that? Did you have to show me that you executed another person? Can you just... You could have just gave me the game over screen. Why? Why would you do that? He's 10. He's 10, Masamune. He's just a boy. He has the mind of a child. Anybody remember that movie? Stop. He has the mind of a child. And the monster's like drooling on himself. I'll never forget that movie. I was like, I remember seeing that movie and hearing the guy say he has the mind of a child, like exclaiming it as the monster's just drooling all over himself. And I'm like, I know people like that. You know what I mean? You're like, wait a minute, I know people like that. Your daimyo has lost all of its castles, your ambitions end here. So to recap, we have Wolf's Heart running the Saito, master of the Saito, and apparently Ikari is the Ashina expert. So that's two houses that apparently I can't fucking run in this damn game. 2 houses. Alright, fellas. How long has it been? We made it an hour and a half. Ashina Guru, yeah. And you're the Saito expert. Well, I guess I'll just have to settle for Sanada. I guess I'll just have to settle for being the Sanada expert. I'm fine with that. Listen, you guys enjoy your Saito, enjoy your Ashina. I'll enjoy my Sanada. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like the Alliance fucked me up. Actually, I'm not sure what went wrong there. The Masamune gamble didn't pay off. And then I'm gridlocked. So this fucker has got... this child killer has got Yoshiaki backing him up. And who else? Everyone else up there. You guys know you're backing the child killer, right? Okay. Just making sure. I just want to keep score. Okay? Just want to make sure. We know who's who around here. Who's backing who. This is the kid. So I was thinking to do 82 because this kid can... but apparently the event does not connect. So if we get the 2-year head start, which I always say when it comes to Hashiba's ambition, you want to start in 82, work your way up to 84, and then maybe someday you can do 86. You know, with... in terms of the clans that you're playing with, you know? Archive Lord Dump, yeah. Yeah, my dad is like the hardest. My dad is like, I think the men side of my family, we're just blessed with hard-working genes, you know, those farmer genes. My dad was just a monster. Absolute like 3 jobs, you know what I mean? A 3 jobs kind of guy. Whatever it takes. We were obliterated before Soma? I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. Can we call Yoshishige? We did, but he fucked up. He literally broke the game to kill him. That's true, right? He did kill a kid. 10 years old, bro. Never been done before, Takigawa? No, I'm not doing that, Ikari. You already got your series. I'm not trying to overlap like that. I'm thinking maybe Yoshishige. I haven't played Yoshishige, and watching him get stomped into the ground. So Yoshishige's got to keep this cool. What if we play as Yoshishige? Is it too much like Kanto Kings? It might be a little too close to Kanto Kings. It's the same concept. Isn't it weird how life works like that? I should find myself looking at a situation that is exactly like Kanto Kings. Just a mirror. Like a mirror version of it. But this guy trying to preserve this alliance is pretty cool. He's only got 14 out. Yeah, but he's got Oda, right? Yeah, you've got Big O. I kind of want to try it again, but now that I've failed it, I kind of don't want to succeed. If that makes sense. This guy. Fuck this guy. Forgot he was even there. Play Kawajiri. Is that the guy, Tomi, who I just looked at? Yeah, fuck that guy. You know how you forget about like somebody, and then you remember them. Somebody brings them up, and you're like, oh, you regret remembering the person. You're like, oh yeah, fuck that person. You know? You just boom, shoot straight from the hip in the moment. You just take the air right out of the room. Boom. Drop an air of tension. Oh yeah, fuck that guy. Kawajiri, forget about it. What about Takanobu? Oh, but did I save his rework or no? I don't think I saved his rework, did I? No, he's got no rework. I'd have to watch the rework provided by Archive Gaming for the Big Bear to refresh my memory so I could update it. What's up, Phantom? Really great rework. Go check it out. Let me see. I'm off tomorrow, so there's no rush. There's no rush. The Elite Archive rework, yeah. Well, I didn't say it, but you did. I didn't say that, Ikari, but, you know, if you want to go ahead and say that. Let me just go get my pedestal to climb on. Let me go get my pedestal to climb on, put it down, and then I can climb up on my pedestal. And when I'm in my pose, then you can say it, Ikari. Then you can drop, then you can say it, you know what I mean? But first, I gotta go get my pedestal. I would climb up above, and then you can drop it. Chosokabe? Yeah, but I'm not ready for Chosokabe. I'm not there. I tried 86 Chosokabe. We tried 84 Chosokabe. I'm still training there. I still got the training wheels on. We'd have to do 82. Does 80 matter? Do we have a big difference in 80? Well, we're not fighting Hashiba Hell. Who are we allied with here? Suzuki. Suzuki allied. Man, Shikoku is just hell, though. Shikoku is hell. Your house is the Yanuma. Man, fuck the Yanuma. We want to go to sleep. Oh, I'm way behind in the chat. Play Niwa. Bear Run would be cool, yeah. But I gotta give him the rework. Kuroda 1591. Isn't it kind of a slam dunk for them though, Ikari? I think it's a slam dunk for them to take over, no? Wait a second, is this Kyoshu Hell? Oh, this is Kyoshu Hell, bro. I recognize this start. I recognize these flames. This pain. I've been here before. I'd rather play as the fucking Bears. Let me look around, fellas. I wasn't expecting to get wiped out. Wasn't expecting to get wiped out in an hour and a half. That vassal state kind of fucks you up because not only are you gridlocked, you're gridlocked on both ends, okay? Down here, no alliances, nothing. And then up here, this guy's got all his buddies. And then your dad can't help you until you get down to your main base. So he can't help you protect the border, which is what I was thinking with the defensive overseer. Buff up the border and then have dad right out there, but he never did. He was always going out for milk. So, pretty good for a first try, though. This looks cool. There's some shit going on here. Ikeda's got Sen, right? Do I not have Sen? I do have Sen. With Sen Ikeda, anything's possible. But being a vassal is easy. It is easy. It is easy because but I wasn't being a vassal. I was playing the game. When you're a vassal, you don't play the game. I wasn't being a very good vassal, Zetra, because I was playing the game. I think you were the one who said siege up, right? Just siege up. You were trying... When you said just siege up when I was playing as them, see, you were trying to be a very good vassal. That's what a very good vassal does. They siege up and they sit around for 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. I'm not a very good vassal. I don't have that in my blood. You know what I mean? I don't have that in me. To just roll over and show my belly for 3-4 hours and pray. Pray that my aggressors get bored and move on. I just don't make for a very good vassal, I'm afraid. What about the Gamo here? You don't play as vassals? Well, that's weird because you give really good vassal advice. That's an idea, Tomi? 1600 Mori Sekigahara loss? Okay. Gamma look cool too. Does anybody know what he's reading? Thanks for showing up to the stream, guys. We're talking about Uji Sato's portrait and what we think he's reading in that book. Riveting stuff. Only the most controversial topics here. So what do you think Uji Sato's reading? It's got to be something cool. How I Met Your Mother. Oh, we got the pirate. That's right. He's reading the Bible? It does kind of look like the Bible. Why is there no cross on the cover? Is that how they looked back then? Did they not have a cross on the front? This is like where my aunt would be like, if it's not King James, throw it out. Is that a King James Bible? Better throw it out. This is a King James house only. It's his death note. That's fucked. Alright, so maybe Gamo or Mori Sekigahara loss. Sekigahara is kind of an empty map though, man. Map starts to get a little bit empty here. Can we get Ujizane? You want to do an Ujizane stream? I don't know, man. I think I need to give people a heads up if I was going to do Ujizane Zetra. I feel like there's people on this channel that would be pissed if I just did an Ujizane stream with no heads up, you know? You gotta be honest. Toyotomi and Kikawa. I'm just so far away from the... I'd rather just play as the Gamo. I'm still gonna fight Hideyoshi, honestly. At least I'll fight him right up front. What Gamo was I looking at? I forgot. Was it 91? Can I form an alliance with Nobukatsu? Bro, this looks really fucking bad. Mitsuhide's 100 poems? Yeah, he's gonna be there a while, Tomi. Ujisane is such a generational event, yeah. It's weird. I do remember there being a couple of people that did not like that I played as Ujizane, which was strange. You know? I think it's just one of those things where you either get it or you don't get it, though. I think we've done this as Nobukatsu, right? We have done this as Nobukatsu. My problem is Ieyasu Tokugawa. Anytime you're dealing with these two right here, these two bastards, and you're here, you're anywhere near... Anytime you're anywhere near around these two, the Kyoshu Alliance brothers, you're kind of in danger because there's a 50-50 that you get ganged up on. So you got to really watch it. And this is worse than Kyoshu Alliance because you have a giant neighbor here as well. So this is even worse than your typical, you know, oh, I'm playing in 1570, 1572. You don't just have these two knuckleheads who are going to team up. You got this fucking giant over here. I don't have an alliance, so that's a fucking problem, man. You're like making fun of the Imagawa, Sean? I did not like that portrait that they showed. There's a quick... Well, I'll fucking talk about it tomorrow, but I didn't like that fucking portrait. I didn't like that Yoshimoto portrait at all. A little too close to that Bison meme. The Bison, Street Fighter 4 Bison. You know? Where he's holding the world between his hands. I mean, if I did this, we're just going to be bogged down for a while. That's the only thing. Is he allied to Oda in 98? I like the idea of teaming up with Nobukatsu as Gamo, but he's not even around. The mobile game has a way better Yoshimoto portrait. I'm going to have to look it up. Fujisato's fun, but he dies young? Oh, shit. I forgot all about that. He doesn't live very long. If I could team up with the Jester, but whenever the Jester folds, we're going to fold right after them. Maeda at 98. Maybe Maeda, you want to play? What do you mean? Kindle, do you have anywhere else to be, bro? Be honest. Be honest, Kindle. Come on. Come on. You know you don't. Yeah, after Yoshimoto's gone, yeah, I agree. Maeda in 98, we'd have to extend his life. The complaint department is here. His body weak, Toshie is nearing the end of his life, but when Nobunaga's son Nobukatsu calls to arms, the old soldier rises for one final round of duty. I don't know that he's going to live very long. Low key this. Oh, that's a badass fucking. That's way better. And he's pulling on this on the fucking arrow there. Best archer in Tokai? Yeah, that's way better. That's a peak portrait, Tomi. We need that in the new game. Definitely. He's the bowman. Bowman! Alright, yeah, we could try Toshie. Wait, are we a vassal? Are we a vassal again? We're a vassal again. Double vassal play in one night? You are a vassal. I can hear Zetra's laughing his ass off right now. I can hear Zetra tipping his cap right now. Could never be me. Double vassal in one night? Could never be me. Oh, jeez. Alright, I guess we can do this. I mean, I have to extend my life, though. Because I think we're kind of boring. How many years do we get? Does anybody know? Anybody know how many years we get? Vassal, I know. Kage portrait? Yeah, that's badass. He dies in 1599. 1 or 2? I was hoping you'd say 6 or 7, Ikari. I was hoping you'd say 6 or 7. Alright, I guess we'll do this. We're in Etchison. We have our... We can dip our toes in a lot of different spots. But I'm not playing as a vassal. I'll play as an ally. I'll edit it an ally. But I can't do a vassal again. Can't stomach it. I don't think I have to change anything. Alright, we're starting. Kendall, somebody wake up Kendall. Somebody wake up Kendall over there. He's collapsed in the corner. Wake him up, shake him. Kendall, we're playing. Actually, no, let him sleep. I'm gonna get some coffee. Let him sleep. I'm gonna get some coffee. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. Old man Toshie. Only William Weeb's portrait was here. We're gonna get more William Weebs in the future. Press any button. I'm pressing all the buttons. I'm pressing all the fucking buttons. What do you want? You need 13 castles to not be a fucking vassal in this game? That's crazy. Despite being the son of the supreme ruler Nobunaga, he led a life of ups and downs. You fought well against Hashiba Hideyoshi alongside Ieyasu Tokugawa. You had to accept peace on Hideyoshi's terms. Okay. Leaving Hideyoshi's camp, Nobukatsu fought admirably at Odawara as a member of the Toyotomi forces subduing the Hojo. Lord Nobukatsu, masterfully done. You are indeed the son of Lord Nobunaga. You jest. Those Hojo were helpless as children before me. That battle was much too easy. Accept praise when it is given. Oh. As it happens, I would now like to assign you a new posting as a reward. The truth is, I am in mind to send Ieyasu to the former Hojo holdings in Kanto. Would you agree to replace Ieyasu in overseeing Sunpu, Totomi, Mikawa, Kai, and Shinano? A relocation? You wish me to leave Owari? That land is my ancestral home. Oh, so you refuse. Is that what you're saying, Nobukatsu? Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's when the tension suddenly appears in the room, huh? Are you saying that you refuse? It's like, uh-oh. There's that meme again. Do you feel like you're in charge? There's the Bane meme. Nobukatsu refused to relocate, earning the ire of Hideyoshi and was stripped of all lands and titles. Or so the story goes. But this decision would change the course of history much as watershed alters a stream's flow. That was really well put. No, my previous words were in error. I shall humbly accept this relocation. Anger Hideyoshi and he will simply strip me of everything. I must endure this for now. Nobukatsu accepted Hideyoshi's proposal to oversee the 5 holdings, instead of his own in Owari, Ise, and Iga. Now a great daimyo of the Tokai provinces, Nobukatsu occupied an even greater position in the Toyotomi court. His influence would surpass even that of the mighty Ieyasu. Sure. Okay. I mean, it is a what if, right? In 1598, Hideyoshi, the one-time vassal who became lord then ruler, died, and Nobukatsu did not miss the chance. Loyal retainers who once served my father, Hideyoshi Toyotomi, usurper to the throne, is dead. There is no better time to act than now. All that Toyotomi stole shall belong to us, the Oda clan, once more. All that has been shall be again. As you command, my lord. Kazutoyo. Yeah, I need to try Kazutoyo. I completely forgot about Kazutoyo and Tokai. I, Toshie, once served the Oda clan. I shall push these old bones in your service yet again. And so Nobukatsu broke from the Toyotomi clan. The daimyo united under a reborn Oda clan with Nobukatsu as its ruler. Will Nobukatsu be able to triumph over the chaos and show the world that he is the true heir to the overlord? You know, they could have given him revival. Really stingy with some of these traits, huh? Real stingy with some of these traits. This is amazing territory. Holy shit. I forget how good Etchison is. Alright, we're gonna be we're not gonna be a vassal, we're gonna be a fucking ally. Okay. I mean, he's just gonna fold, right? There's no way he can fight Ieyasu. It's not gonna happen. I don't know if I can help him either. We're in the land of Jimbo. Jimbos and giants. Old man Tushie, yep. Oh wait, let me catch up. Oh, what's up, Gretchen? Maybe I need a coffee. No, this is just me when I'm fucking chilling. This is how the chill streams are. Now we can wake up Kindle? Yeah. When DSP forgot to turn off his camera? Oh, fuck, dude. That was like... And he's married too, you know? Fucking guy's married. Yeah, that was tough. That was a tough one. ESP's still around, man. That's crazy. Western trade upkeep, discretionary power for days. okay, washing hands. Okay, Kendo's awake. He just washed his face. He's woken up a little bit. Arthur Knight's Tale. Did Nobukatsu write his own intro? He might have, man. He got widespread might instead. Yeah, I agree. I have the same shirt as DSP. Oh, yeah, this is a plain black. Did he? Yeah, he did. He had a plain black t-shirt, bro. Life extension? Well, do we want to do life extension or not? I mean, it don't matter to me. I was just thinking we should have something that's kind of cool, but... Let's do a 1 for life extension. 2 if not. You guys just type in a 1 for yes, 2 for no. We'll just go off that. Why not just play on extended... Zetra. 1 or 2, Zetra. 1 or 2. Zetra's like, but I have further commentary on the topic at hand. No. 1 or 2. That's it. 1 or 2. Just say no. Zetra's got a speech ready. He's climbing up on the podium. My fellow chat members, why extend life? I mean, why not just run the whole extended life? For many years now, we have seen Archive do this thing, and I asked myself, why not just extend everyone's life and be done with it? Why go? It's like, all right, Zetra, just settle down, sir. You know how they cut him off in the council meetings? The guy gets up there and he starts saying something crazy, and they're like, all right, thank you, sir. But I'm not even 5 minutes. I got 5 minutes here. Thank you, sir. You can sit down. You can sit down, sir. Thanks. But I wrote a whole speech. No. Thank you. 1 or 2. Fourscore and 7, many years ago, I was a young man, and I witnessed Archive extend life for the 7th time for a single daimyo. And I asked myself as a young man, why not just toggle the setting over? And that's why I bring this before you, fellow chat members. I implore you. A 0. Determined to be difficult. Just put an L. Here, I'm going to put an L. L, that's for you, Zetra. There you go. You hold on to that now. You hold on to that L, buddy boy. Of course, the first thing to figure out is where is Sanada and how do we keep them safe? That's priority. Do we want to go west towards Hideyoshi right away? Who's over here? This guy's cool. Alright, what did we decide on? If you say 2, you get banned. That's abuse of power there. 1-1. We got a 2-fer. We got 2. I see 2 2s, 2 1s. Clearly mod abused. Hikari's got drunk with power. It looks like we got a tie, fellas. I see 2 1s and 2 2s. I don't see Kindle's vote. Let Kindle decide. Kindle, do we extend Toshie's life, yes or no? 2. He said no. There you go. The Kindles have it, folks. Kindle said all men must die. He took off his hood, standing on top of the executioner scaffold. He took off his hood, and he looked straight at the camera, and he smiled. And he said, all men must die. All men must die. And then he fucking pulled the executioner switch, and off came Toshie's head. So send all your complaints to Kindle. Toby siding with Toshie. I didn't see that. I'll pretend I didn't see that. Two was for him dying. Two was for death. We don't have anybody to promote, really. Only 13 officers. Not a lot of good stuff here. Not a lot of good stuff. Yeah, your desire for rebellion has been noted, Toby. Ikari already made a note in the file. Troublemaker. Troublemaker under Toby's file. Do not promote. Note in the file, Toby. Game over. Game over, man. It's game over. Going right next to Zetra's file. That's the one that's got the big L over the folder. It's L-shaped. It's an L-shaped folder. The only one in the cabinet that's shaped like an L. I had to reshape the whole cabinet to fit it, but I made sure we got that L-shaped folder in that cabinet. I don't care what it takes. You get Zetra's folder in there. Okay, let's push. Push, baby. Let's go 3 there. I don't know if I'm gonna be... See, that's tempting. Because we might get a serve trigger. Sean voted 2. Damn, look at you, Wolfsheart. Wolfsheart reporting. Wolfsheart reporting. Wolfsheart holding up his notepad. He's like, I wrote down other people. There are others. There are others in our midst who wish for death. It's not just Kindle, there are others. It's not just Toby. It's far, far worse. The conspiracy runs deep. Deep. Ikari's like, fuck, we're gonna need more L-shaped folders. I think we're gonna need more L-shaped folders. And I said, nope. We're just fine. There's only one Zetra. And he'll be happy to tell you himself. Kindle's dad is a politician. There you go. If you're wondering why his word held so much weight, there you go. Yeah, put him over here. Put him wherever. Fine. What happened to not following the railroaded path? What do you mean? Is this the railroaded path? What do you... I don't know what you're talking about, Zetra. I've never played as this force. I'm just trying to shorten this up so our boys are good right here. I'm trying to watch my boys back. Can I watch my boys back? I'm being supportive, Zetra. I'm supporting the boys here. Okay? Is this a foreign concept to you? Supporting the boys? Shige Naga? Excuse me? Make it happen. Make it happen, Captain. Actually, yes. Actually, yes. There's only one Zetra. I don't know if this will amount to anything, but it could. The problem with these castles... Who was it that said that it looks like these castles are gone? Somebody said it looked like these castles were gone right on the revamp, the new game. That's gonna suck because these are absolute monsters to get through. Like this region up here, these monster castles are very hard to get through. You're a lawyer? Damn, everybody's a lawyer. There's just a lot of really impressive people. Really impressive people in the chat tonight. Really cool. They got the connections. If we get Shige Naga, that's going to be kind of crazy. Okay. It looks really different. I don't know, Tomi. It could be. You could sue everyone for harassment. Or deal with them. That's not... Jeez. All right, Centra. Very powerful people in the chat tonight. Very powerful people. They would keep the Soul or give them more castles. Imagine if the Soul get more castles, guys. Just imagine the Soul get more castles. The cream of the crop. That's right, Ikari. Cream of the crop. Only the most distinguished of gentlemen. There's room for another castle? Oh, man. Can we make these guys a vassal? We might be able to, right? They only have 5. It would save me a little bit of time. The tribe's not going to make it. And they've got culinary diplomacy, So that would be a good pickup. So let's withdraw, see if we can make them a vassal. Oh shit, he's chasing me. Alright, bro. Toby would be pretty happy with that. Toyotomi has destroyed the Tokugawa. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Ieyasu getting wrecked? Ieyasu collapses to a child, yeah. I need to ask, apparently I need to ask Hideyori for some tips, bro. What's your secret? What's your secret, kid? Put him in charge. Why do you told me have one castle there? That's a great fucking question. Great fucking question. So if they steamroll these two, we might be in position to grab the last castle. We could make them a vassal. Culinary diplomacy. We got to keep checking. Okay, we got to keep checking on that one. Oh, don't wipe them out. That extract works. Let's get it. Well, let's wait to see if the extract works, and then we'll get a treasure. And then I'm thinking maybe we can't get small unit deployment. That's unfortunate. We're kind of a big clan with no prestige again. We're kind of mid-sized, with no prestige, which is unfortunate. This seems really good. What are the odds this would backfire? Let's find out. Kari is it based on strength? I thought it was territory, strength, prestige, you know. You're mid, yeah, we're probably about mid, yeah. We're blobbing a little bit, but we're not too big. It's just awkward whenever you're a clan that's got very little prestige like this. Because you need to get your policies to help hold everything up, you know? You need your policies to help hold, you know, just mid-size. Once you start to get mid, it's like literally middle age. You know what I mean? Your gut's starting to spill over. Your gut's starting to spill over your pants, and you need that support. You need that belt. You need a nice belt to keep your gut from spilling out over your pants, you know? Stop your pants from rolling down. And that's what we need right now. We need enough prestige to have a nice belt, so we can get some policies to hold it all together. Trading towns, I guess, in the center, since they should be safe. Whatever safe is. I don't know if this guy's gonna lose or not, but we'll find out, I guess. Oh, this is okay. It's not. He's not going for the kill. Holy fuck! Look at this shit. We can't march pretty far either. That's what sucks. We have to get him. We got to get Shigenaga. I mean, we need somebody. We need somebody cool. Yeah, promise a lordship. Right? I think that's best. Just promise him a castle. A castle with landmarks? Okay. Okay. Give him an item or something. Honestly, I could just fire whoever. I'm willing to probably just fire whoever to get him, give him his spot, right? He's only got 5 loyalty. Jesus. Good Lord. That's the best we got? That's Garbo. Take Kagekatsu's castle. What about our boys, though? Do we have enough time? Would these guys surrender to us? Probably not, right? They've got 2 castles still. How much longer before this is ready? The Lord is absent. Mitsunari's on the front lines. Mitsunari, huh? Akechi. One year. I don't even think this is worth it because there's none of his castles are next to us, so I can't get a chain if I win it. You know what I mean? So I think the best bet is to try to wipe out the Hori to pick them up. They've got how many people? 11? 11's pretty good at this stage in the game. But maybe we should go for Kagekatsu's castle because we need to do something. We have like a brief pause right now where there's kind of a lull for a second. So let's see, if we target his castle, he'll probably drop his guys back, right? Let's just see. I wasn't expecting to make it in time for the siege anyway. I don't think these guys are going to attack me. Maybe, but I kind of doubt it. No, you know what? I'm not going to save for supplies. Fuck that. I got to get Shigenaga a weapon or something. That's fine. Sanada's gonna fall? Yeah, I don't think we can save him. Unless the Uesugi turn back their forces, but I don't think so. I think that's unlikely. They're just stuck. I mean, this position is... well, you guys have seen it. Wasn't it like the first run on the channel or the second run on the channel? This position here is miserable. It's really hard to overcome. I would be shocked if the AI could do it, you know? Sanada Falls run over. I mean, in my mind, it's always over when Sanada Falls, yeah. It's just I'm streaming Wolf's Heart and I have a channel. So I just, you know, I keep streaming, but in my mind, it's like I'm just puppeteering a dead body at that point. A cadaver. I'm Ubisoft remastering your latest favorite release with none of the spirit inside that made it great. You know? Just puppeteering a corpse at that point. Seven labor, huh? So should I win the battle here first and then send the boat? I think so. If I go too wide, he's going to pull units over there. I don't want units over there yet. So we got to keep an eye on Hori over here. Oh, what's up, Frieren? You got some stuff to do? Alright, bro. That's weird, your comment didn't come up. So Sorry guys' comments, man. I don't know what the fuck the deal is, but YouTube is like... I don't know if it's censorship or what, but some of these comments do not pop up sometimes. This is Toshie98. Yeah, this is indeed Toshie98. The Ashina already died, yeah, like Zetra said. And Zetra's being serious. Like, literally, the Ashina kid died. Probably gonna get flagged by YouTube. Because I think I've said Ashina... I think I've said kid died, like, 4 or 5 times. I don't know why you're chasing me. Why don't you wait for the rest of your army so we can have a proper fight? Can we have a proper fight? Looks like a potential run. Yeah, it is a potential run, actually. Now that we're here, it is a good run. This is actually pretty cool because you have vassal opportunities. You can keep your boys alive. You need the prestige, though, to extend supply lines. It's my only problem. But, you know, you just see what I do and then just build on it, you know, to save yourself some time. But I think Ikari suggested Toshie, right? That was another good suggestion by Ikari. 2 months left with the Oda. We'll just renew it when it runs out. Just for theme's sake. There's only 4 units, right? So I might have kept Sanada alive for now, but who's he gonna fall to? Yeah, 35 prestige is really bad. It's not. There are some problems with this run, but it has some. This run's got some gas to it, for real. I would say just tweak it however you want. So give yourself maybe a little bit of prestige so you're not so tied down. Extend Toshie's life if you want to do that. You know, you can open it up a little bit more for yourself so you have more viability depending on where you're at with this game. I mean, this... Keeping it, the more you keep it kind of restricted, the more you restrict yourself, the more it's going to demand of you, though. So you got to keep that in mind. I think the guy's only alive for like a year, right? So, shouldn't he be falling ill pretty soon? Should be falling sick pretty soon. Are you guys close enough? You might not be. But, let's see. By the time he gets here. See, you're already running out of supplies. Can't extend supplies because of the prestige. So again, prestige just being a big limiter in this game is... I'm sure we'll get a rework for it, but it's painful, man. Okay, who do we got? Just notice that Matsu is not here. She's not. If they aren't edited, they live for 20 years? What? Nobuyoshi's at yellow. How did you get Dokiyu? Is he already working for them? He later served the Uesugi. Okay. I didn't know that. This is one of my favorite guys. This is like my favorite, except for the missing trait, of course. 75 leadership, 78 valor. On the offensive, immovable coercion. This is just the stack here is beautiful. It's a beautiful stack. Okay, so Nobuyoshi's the weak part. So we just have to knock him out. We should have at least 100 prestige. I'm going to be honest, I think just Koei just forgot with a lot of these other clans. They didn't have time. I think Koei just forgot with some of these other clans. I think a lot of them should have different numbers, and they just kind of automatically set it to whatever. But, you know, we can edit, so always edit the game to, you know what I mean? If it's getting in the way of your fun, just fucking edit it out. prestige should be one of the things people look at especially because it really does slow you down. It really does hamper you. Yep. We've got one unit in the back who's not here yet. When the fictional starts, they're gonna add, yeah. I do too. Give yourself the title of Shogun, yeah. There was somebody in so for Romance 14, you can't give yourself, you can't use adjunct abilities, like you can't override those 5 units unless you have a high enough rank. And I remember there was way back somebody complained about it. They were like, oh yeah, you know, I want more control. It's stupid that you need to have the emperor and king ranks and all that, right? And I said, hey, why don't you just edit it? Why don't you just edit it so you have more control? Just like I'm saying with prestige in this game. And the guy's like, no, I don't want to do that. You know? I don't want to do that. I'm like, alright, well, I don't know what to tell you then. If it's killing you, just fucking edit it. You know what I mean? Don't let that shit get in your way. You wanted to have control over the adjunct slots. It's like, well, just make yourself fucking emperor. Whatever you need to get the 5th slots, the 5 slots, you can edit it in. And there you go. It would make it better, yeah. No, I wasn't using Zetra. This is way back. This is back. This guy was like, I don't know. He's just stuck in his ways. Some people are habitual rake steppers. You know what I mean? They just can't help but step on rakes. They keep stepping on a rake and it just psh, 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 and they just keep complaining the whole time. Ow! Stupid rake! These rakes keep hitting me. It's like, well, you could fix your own problems. No, I don't want to. I don't know what to tell you, man. Yeah, I was like, hey, just edit it in. If it's killing you, just edit it in. You're literally like, you're shooting yourself in the foot. You paid money for the game. I've said this a million times. You paid money for the game. You guys work hard. You work hard to get your money. So get your money's worth, man. You know what? I'll go first so I can nuke them. I'll go first. You can go around. You're not going around. Why not? But yeah, he didn't want to edit it in. He didn't want to edit anything in. And it's just like, okay, well, then you have to get the ranks. You got to get the ranks if you want to use the adjunct system. It's the same thing with prestige. If it's killing you, then just edit it in. Give yourself 100 prestige, problem solved. But, you know, stop stepping on rakes. That's my point. Stop stepping on rakes, bro. Like, nobody's forcing you to step on these rakes. I'm not taking the camp. What's the point in fighting the Uesugi? We might keep the Sanada alive for like 2 more months. More land? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that sounds better, Zetra. More land. Yeah, deep strategy. Something something strategy. Man, that sucked. Reminder, we are in Hokuriku. Yeah, I agree. I quit playing Romance 8 because Koei never had DLC added to the PC version of it. Yeah, I don't think you're missing anything, Sean. That game was really bad game. A really bad game. So I don't think you're missing out. Should these guys just commit? Let me see. No, let me turn them back. You got it, Wolf's Heart. You figured it out. Wolf's Heart knows what's up. There's a method. Also, if you guys haven't played the Onimusha demo, go check it out. I liked it a lot. I'm really excited for the game. You know, October's going to be here before we know it, fellas. Time just flies by. We're going to end up with Katsue. You think so? Alright, blockade so we can get more people over here. Who is this going to help over here? Anybody? Does anybody benefit from this over here? Not really. I guess Ieyasu someday. Yeah, Ieyasu someday. What if Toyotomi collapses his lines again? You know, what if he does? Could happen. Do you guys need me here anymore? Can I go home? I think I can go home. The Hori still have 2 castles. When they get down to fucking 1 castle, then we'll try to take them out. I don't want to siege here until there's more connecting tissue, so we can get more. Nobukatsu's going for the kill, and I can't vassal this guy. Oh, I can't vassal him! Yes! You love to see it. Awesome. Alright, speaking of Nobukatsu, are we allied with them again? We gotta refresh this. Okay. Put him as what's it called? Emigre. Immediately. And then start searching. Okay, when we get labor, start searching. Oshie making some moves, baby. He's making some moves. Alright, there's the labor. Need a miracle. That's pretty bad. Let's do it. This channel's built on fucking miracles. You came to the right place. You came to the right place. We built this city on miracles. We built this city. We built this city on miracles. Oh, we're out of coffee. That's no bueno. Have you ever played with fictional Sekigahara when Ishida wins Sekigahara? Yes. But I don't think there's too much that goes on after that. You know? I don't think there's too much that goes on after that, Leon. Will he take the bait? He did. You know what? I should switch out with him because I'm almost out of supplies here. Yeah, I'll take the hits. I'll take the hits. For real? Yeah. Yeah, like once you win Sekigahara, I mean you kind of just win in 1600. Have I played Hideyoshi? No, I haven't played Hideyoshi, Kindle. If you did Toyotomi Sekigahara lost, yeah, I think I had set that up. I had talked to Ikari about that. There might be something there, but I'm not sure. I don't remember where we landed on that, but me and Ikari had talked about Toyotomi Sekigahara loss. Okay. 70 days, 37 days. Let me get the 70 guy back and have the other guy storm. Right, so we'll storm. He'll fall back. I don't know how he got more troops. He must have conscripted. He must have conscripted right fucking now, huh? We talked about it as well, yeah. Yeah, I think there's potential for Sekigahara loss, as Toyotomi. I just, again, I don't remember exactly where we landed on that. But I think what Tomi said earlier, he's right. The main thing about the new game that I would think that they should expand on a little bit is give us some more what-if starts. The thing about Koei that's really strange is that when it comes to fictional starts, for some reason when it comes to fictional starts, Three Kingdom games get priority, and Koei games do not. I don't know why that is. Like, I really don't know. Okay, sure. You guys know you're agitated, right? That's goofy. We don't have Ashinas clan standalone like in Spirit. It's true. We need more officers for the later starts. Well, I don't think that's ever going to happen. I don't think that's ever going to happen because look at Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Those maps fall off a cliff after the northern campaigns. After the northern campaigns, those maps get barren in that. They can't be bothered. I mean, they've never added those more characters to that. The most we've gotten is like maybe the Sima clan, a few retainers here and there, but really that's because they started appearing in Dynasty Warriors. So I actually think you have to wait, and if you see a new character appear from late stage, whether it's Nobunaga's Ambition or Three Kingdoms in that game, then they'll show up in the strategy title. You know what I mean? Sima Yan and his entourage show up in Dynasty Warriors, then all of a sudden you start to see that clan get fleshed out in Three Kingdoms. But the strategy titles are just not a priority, especially for the late stages. Koei just focuses on the greatest hits, you know? Even the trailer for the new game that we saw, I think Okehazama was the highlight of that trailer, right? I think they were highlighting Nobunaga and Yoshimoto a little bit. 1560. So Koei just keeps hammering that same nail. The greatest hits. Again and again and again and again. The late stage stuff, it's just not that important to them, you know? I guess it shouldn't be because they're trying to get new people and, you know. You've heard of Nobunaga Oda, you probably haven't heard of Hideyori Toyotomi. It's probably that kind of deal. I think it's that kind of thinking. They're just like, look at this cool demon lord and all his guns. Look at the way he shoots all those horsemen down in red. That's cool. Isn't that cool? It's like, yeah, that is kind of cool. That is fucking cool. They won that time. Add all of Dawson's sons into the game. Just wait for the Saito Community Series. Everyone will have to play as a different son of Dawson. No, that'll have to be on Wolfsheart's channel. Wolfsheart's got the stranglehold on the Saito strats right now. He's holding on to those Saito strats. But he's been easily the most successful person playing the Saito. I don't care, keep searching. One of your officers was the son of Dawson? I remember. $1,700 is the forced end date? Oh, I didn't know that. This is a Nobunaga game? You don't get your point. What point? You're talking to me? Sad it doesn't include Miyamoto and Sasaki duel. Yeah. Stuff like that, like I said, it's just not stuff that's the main point. It's like Kindle's saying, it's, you know, it's Nobunaga. Everything should be built around him. All right, how's the Hori doing? Are they falling? No. Even if their stats are bad, it would be good to have more Way of the Saito in the game. Yeah, I agree. I like Way of the Saito. Since like I first started playing this game, I was like, discount on treasures, kind of cool. You know, what can I do with this? Not much. Not much, but it's still kind of cool. Okay, they're going to be down to one castle, so now is the time where we want to march. Scoop them up. That's 11 officers. Maybe we can reconquer Echizen. Why Romance of the Three Kingdoms has more horizon to tweak for fictional scenario. Yeah, but Nobunaga's ambition should have just as much. Should have just as much. There's just so many different paths that you can take. And it takes no effort. You don't need it. You don't need hardly no imagination to make out a ton of fictional scenarios. You know? You're saying it's a Nobunaga game. Okay, so what if Nobunaga loses at Nagashino? What if Ieyasu loses at Mikatagahara in 72 and so he allies with Shingen? You can make a ton of fictional starts. It's even around Nobunaga's timeline, you could send those down the conveyor belt, like a fucking conveyor belt. Ton of them. Ton of them. What if Nobunaga dies when Nagamasa and the Asakura, he's not able to escape the encirclement? There's just a ton. Even just around Nobunaga, like you're saying, it's a Nobunaga game. Yeah, well, you can make a ton of fictional scenarios around Nobunaga. Just as much as the Three Kingdoms. Nobunaga by himself is just as popular. You know what I mean? Nobunaga holds just as much interest by himself as the Three Kingdoms. By himself. So you think it's not an even exchange rate. One guy is as much as the whole other franchise. Because why? Because the other franchise has 3 kingdoms. It takes 3 to put on the cover. The other one's 1. Just takes one to put on the cover. I don't even know if anything's going to come from this. Let me think about it. I think it's totally useless. I thought I would get here, but we're not. This game is not going to treat Nobunaga like what if Cao Cao died at Red Cliff? It is, Kindle. It is. It is. It might in the next game. Even in the next game, it might. Just wait and see. Just wait and see. Yeah, let's do it. He is the icon? Yeah. Yeah, he's kind of a big deal. Yamana Sosen. Okay. Now, if it wouldn't make sense to make them a vassal, we need the officers. How much longer do I have for the lordship? 4 months? Can I take that castle in 4 months? I should be able to. Hideyori is doing something? You mean when he's not stopping Ieyasu Tokugawa's advance in its tracks? With his masterful siege defense? Besides that, besides stopping the future shogun? Yeah, I'd say he's doing something. I like how Nobunaga would be so confident. Yeah. I think that's what they highlighted in most of his videos. Like whenever you see it, like his videos, it's the guy just had the. He has that ability to see in a bigger scope. Like he sees. Nobunaga seems like the type of person that could see beyond, you know what I mean, what was right in front. I guess that's what gave him the edge. The guns, the muskets, all that stuff. Does anybody think we'll get a hard scenario for Nobunaga? I can't even say it with a straight face. I'm trying to say it with a straight face, but I can't even do it. Anybody think we'll have a difficult Nobunaga start? Imagine. That would be shocking. No, I mean for the new game, Tomi, do you think maybe we'll get a scenario where Nobunaga has a tough start? Insight where though? If you want to play Nobunaga hard, just nerf his stats. Well, that's not Nobunaga anymore. If you want to play Nobunaga hard, just don't play Nobunaga. Well, that's not Nobunaga. He held off. Or did he surrender? Well, it's a waste then, isn't it? It's a wasted effort because he survived. Alright. Pull him back. Pull him back. Pull him back! But we're already here! Do as I say. Sound the retreat. There's nothing to gain here any longer. Go back, tell the troops to find a nice comfortable chair, because we're going to be sitting around for a minute. Same thing, this guy wants the same thing. Maybe if we play as his father? Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, we could do all that stuff. It's like Kindle's saying, we could lower his stats. But that's not Nobunaga. You know what I mean? That's why I was asking you guys, do you guys think we'll get something that will be an attempt by Koei to be like, hey, play as Nobunaga and have a hard time, struggle? What if Nobunaga had a real difficult time? I can't think of anything, so off the top of my head, I just wonder if Koei's considering it at all. Probably not. Can we go for a rematch? Sanada's fallen? Yeah, Sanada's done for. No, he's not going to give me a fight. He's going to siege up. He's going to siege up over there. I've done it before in Reign of the Old Gods. Yeah, that's true. I have done that already. When OG Nobunaga got killed? Yeah, dude, that was brutal. Yeah, that was brutal. Not what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting that at all, man. Let's search. Wait, let's search. Need a miracle? Keep going. There's a chance. You're telling me there's a chance. Maybe Koei buffed the clans around Nobunaga? I wonder what they're going to do about the clans. I mean... It wouldn't surprise me if the clans were not really expanded. You know? It wouldn't surprise me if the clans weren't really expanded. Like at all. Maybe they give clans like one extra thing and then that's it. You know what? Let's just go see if we can take this castle, man. I think we're gonna... Because... there's no sense in fighting the Uesugi right now. They're too far away. I can't extend my supply lines. This isn't moving here. So maybe I need to bust through. As ugly as that's gonna be, because that's gonna be an ugly march. But I think we're gonna have to do that. Listen to tribes to encroach on the territory. He reminds you of Sunjian. Who, Nobuhide? Oh, because he like passed away early and stuff like that. Do a trading tell, man. Well, yeah, I think accomplishments. Yeah, there's no. They're different. I think it just means the theme of like a general that still had more to give. You know, somebody who still had a lot more to give, passing away young. Because they both did the same thing. You know, they both were like promising. They still had bright futures ahead of them, and they both passed away kind of young. Not kind of young, young. 30's fucking young. That's crazy. Oh, I forgot. My bad, Shigenaga. I forgot to give him a castle. Wait, will we find him? Is there a chance to find him though? No, we still need a miracle. God damn it. Alright, at least we tried. Surround the castle. Actually, I might get a serve trigger if I win this. Maybe I'll get him after all. That would be funny if he comes back, man. Dealing with the monks and taking the Saido's Inabayama castle. I'd have to think about it. Like if I was to make a hard Nobunaga start, I'm not too sure. I just think with this trait combination and stats in this game, I don't think it's possible to make a hard Nobunaga start in this game. You know, I just don't think it's mechanically speaking, right, in this game. So that's why I'm wondering if maybe in the next game there will be a way to where these guys can't just bully everybody because they have you know, the combination of broken trait with 100 leadership is just so difficult to overcome in this game. And I just wonder if they're going to do something about that, or probably not. Again, he's the cover boy, right? You got to protect the cover boy. He's the John Cena. He's the Hulk Hogan. He's the heavyweight champion, the heavyweight champion in the company. So you got to protect him. You don't want him to look bad. I think that's why they don't give him any tough starts. They make sure he's insane. You know, you got to protect him. He's on the cover. He sells the game. He's got to be insane. Which is fine. Because if I had to teach somebody Nobunaga's ambition, I might have mentioned this when I started the channel, but if I had to teach somebody how to play this game, that's what I would do. You know, I'd be like, hey, wow, Ukon, Shigenaga, now Hidetsuna. But I would suggest like Nobunaga, obviously. That's you know, if you never played this before and you're just starting out, I would say, yeah, play as Nobunaga. You know, play Okehazama, keep the events on, enjoy the events. You know, enjoy conquering Kyushu, follow the storyline. I think that's the best way to do it. Shingen was the only threat in the coalition. The cover boy, but he does not have 2 animated portraits. Damn, Tommy. Yeah, you're right. Shingen was the only threat, yeah. I think the Asakuras and the Asakura and the Azai had him if Oichi didn't tip him off. I think they had him dead to rights. I think they had Nobunaga dead to rights, but the Oichi tipping him off fucking saved his ass. I think that would have been it. I think he would have been in a really bad spot right there. Like there was a real opportunity. You know what I mean? If it wasn't a serious threat, they wouldn't even mention it. It wouldn't be highlighted so much if they weren't a serious threat, but it was a serious threat. You like the whole Oda clan? The whole Oda clan, Sean? Are you sure about that, Sean? Even Nobukatsu? Even Nobukatsu, Sean? The whole Oda clan? Yeah, split them. Run a split. Oh, what is this? Mediate bullshit? Why is he the EA? Okay. Oh, God. Did you take this castle? You didn't. Okay, so I gotta edit out the mediate then. Gotta edit out the mediate. Get everybody back. Everybody back, please. Thank you. I wish they'd get rid of mediate. Well, no, never mind. It's necessary. It is necessary. I'm just annoyed by it right now. Let's not do anything drastic. We can at least I can edit it out. I don't want to get carried away. But it is super annoying. You owe me supplies. You owe me supplies. All my supplies are gone, you motherfucker. All my supplies are gone. Will we play the game? Hashiba said, don't count on it. Toyotomi, I should say. Toyotomi said, don't count on it, Archive. Don't count on playing the game anytime soon, buddy. Oh, God. Second time. Are you just going to do it with every single clan? Probably, right? I'm going to get hit with mediate like on every front. So let's see. Okay. What about them? Okay, that's 69. Good number. I don't know who else can have 100. Does anyone else have 100 who's just going to interrupt me again? You guys? 100. We already talked to them. 100. Wow, so Hideyori could mediate me like, what, 7 times? 8 times? 6, 7 times I could get hit with mediate? Fucking insanity. It's fucking insanity. You're too close. You might hit 100 before I get there. Oh my God. If I miss even one person, he's gonna do it again. Mori's almost out. Kobayakawa. Anyone else? Tachibana? Okay, good. What about you, So? Okay, So doesn't... Okay. Jesus. Let's hope that's it. I'm not going through that again. Ditching the Imago led to his death? That's an interesting theory. It was Nagamasa's choice to go through with the marriage And then he was pressured by retainers to betray Nobunaga. Yeah. So he shouldn't have listened to his retainers. Huh. When Asakura was under siege. Why is the siege not ready? Oh, because of the, right. Alright. Do we have our supplies back? Can we go again? Okay. Give the man a spot. Give him something, because I think his loyalty is going to be pretty low. There you go. Okay. Nagamasa was not a betrayer by choice. Yeesh. It's a tough one, man. I like Nagamasa a lot, so. He was put in a pretty bad spot. Oh, that's not a good sign. Did they surrender then? How are you passing through? They surrendered. Fucking hell. The mediate, man. I was right there on that castle, and then he hit me with 2 mediates. And in that time period, he was able to get this guy to surrender. I hate when that happens. Not the mediate itself, but when everything goes exactly right for the AI. The AI stacks the deck so that everything works out in just the right amount of time. Hit you twice with mediate, get the guy to submit in the meantime. Oh look, now I can reinforce and stall you out. Feels bad. Raise, destroy. Why are your supplies so low? What the hell? Okay, 2 people. Do you have anybody else? Let's just roll right through them. Let's roll right through them and lay siege to this damn castle. Can you guys win in a pincer? Let me see. Best not. Let's just take the fight. I really just want to see if I get a serve trigger, if what's his name will show up from out of nowhere. Shigenaga will come back. Come back, Shigenaga. We're winning. Shigenaga, we're doing something. Come back. Toyotomi's letting us play, Shigenaga. We can play now. Things will be different this time. We can play. We can play the game. Best thing about Asakura? Yeah. You mean outside of Sodeki, right, Tomi? Sodeki's, come on. The weird thing about the Nagamasa deal is that if he... This is what I don't get. So if he thought that betraying Nobunaga was wrong, he was only doing it because of his retainers, then just stand up to your retainers. I mean, if they throw you out, they throw you out. You know what I mean? You can retake your territory later. If your retainers kick you out of your castle, I mean, I don't know. If you go to Nobunaga and you say, hey, I stood up for you and they kicked me out, I'm pretty sure Nobunaga would welcome him. You have the fight. Nobunaga comes out on top. You get your territory back. You get installed. You know what I mean? You wouldn't Nobunaga just install him back? Like, okay, you were so loyal that you got kicked out of Odani for me. Maybe not, actually. It is Nobunaga. Maybe he would have given it to somebody anyway. Nobunaga might have given it to somebody. Knowing him. You would have said, I know you got kicked out of your castle, but I'm going to give this castle to Hideyoshi. I'm going to give your castle to the monkey. Thanks for standing up for me, though. Appreciate it. I still think, Zetra, that run that you were doing with Nobutada, if you redo it, you should do it like that. You should have Nagamasa back Nobutada. I don't remember exactly how you had it set up, but the way that you aligned it along those lines, just have Nobutada have Nagamasa's backing. You know, you could take the fictional route in that setup that Nobunaga's dead, Nagamasa buries the hatchet because of Kicho. And there you go. You have the Azai to back you up. With a fresh start, that run could have some gas, you know? Nobunaga dies just like you had it. Nobutada takes over, and because of Nobunaga's death, the Azai and the Oda bury the hatchet. Oichi convinces Nagamasa to stop. You know, like, okay, you settled the feud. My brother's dead. My brother's dead. You settled the feud. Don't exterminate my whole clan. Don't help exterminate them. And maybe Nagamasa, you know, it's a fictional thing. So you could say, yeah, Nagamasa decides to. You guys want, like we're talking about with his retainers. You guys wanted me to take out Nobunaga. You guys put pressure on me to betray, take out Nobunaga. Okay, well, he's gone. We're going to listen to me now. Oichi wants to help his son. We're going to help his son. You know, we're not doing this anymore. I don't know, something like that. Alright, are we ready? Is this everybody? I can't believe the Hori... I mean, I can believe that the Hori surrendered, but that was really frustrating. Recommending surrender? No, why would I do that? Recommend surrender? Nobunaga does... Yeah, he does troll, man. Nobunaga is a troll, bro. I could see him being, like... being shrewd, right? Just being shrewd. And saying, you know what, let me take this opportunity to get Nagamasa away from his power base. Because that's what people did all the time. Everybody did it all the time, so... Nagamasa, thanks for your service. I'm gonna give Odani to Hideyoshi, and I'm gonna give you a new post somewhere else, away from your power base. Maybe he would do that. I don't know. Hard to say, man. Nobunaga did chase out Nobukiyo. So Mitsuhide did his thing, yeah. We'll never know the truth of Mitsuhide either, you know? It's just whatever the... Whatever the victors have agreed is the truth, right? We only get the truth that the winners of history decide on. Come on, fellas. We gotta take that quick. That's... Let's go. Oh, you can go on ahead. Did I send the right guy? I did not. That's fine. As long as somebody's going here to help, because that's a lot. Things are already leveling up. History is written by monkeys. There you go. Boom! Stamp of approval. Psh, there you go. Put that on a t-shirt. Send it out. Battle death. An honorable last stand. What happened to Nene? Good question. She became a Buddhist nun. Oh shit. Can I catch this guy before he gets into the gate? Let me see if I can. Yeah, morale's with us, but we still have to fucking actually take this place. Iyasu's such a chud. Yeah. Well. A lot of the times it's the worst people that win. That's just how it is. Isn't that right, Mitsunari? Man, this castle's got quite a few ways to get to the gates, which is kind of weird. You don't usually see that up here. Man, we had that vote for Toshie all for nothing. The guy lives anyway. I didn't know that about him getting just normal life extension for no reason. Whoever voted for death, the death votes got robbed. Whoever voted for Toshie to die, you guys got robbed. He didn't fucking die. The voting was rigged. The game was rigged from the start. Yeah, Seraphil. Yeah, I forgot. Seraphil's mentioned it before too, but I forgot about it. He gets rid of the fictional life extension. Oh, yeah. Okay. So naturally they get the life extension, but if you edit them, it gets rid of it. I report for scamming, yeah. I'll be expecting your lawyer papers. I'll be expecting the summons to court soon. I'll check the mailbox, Kindle. You have been summoned to court for rigging the vote. Care to explain yourself, Mr. Archive? And it's just like, I did it all for Sanada. That's all I would say. I did it all for Sanada. And I do it again. And I do it again. You hear me? Order. Order in the court. Silence. Silence. They got two bailiffs on me just trying to tackle me. And I'm just grabbing the microphone. I do it again for Sanada. You hear me? I'd do worse if I could. I didn't get anything for it. Thank you. Great. Can't even take the castle. Alright guys, well, I'm going to wrap it up here. How long have I been going for? 3 hours at least? At least 3 hours, right? Yeah, 3 hours. Alright, that's good. Whole lot of getting our asses kicked by Ashina. I will say this Toshie start is pretty fucking cool. Might have to make this a run at some point. Very cool run. If you guys haven't tried Toshie, try it out. Very good. He's got a lot of stuff going for him. I thought it was just going to be pretty bare bones, but nope. There's a lot of opportunity up here. A little over 3.5. Yeah, it's been a little while. The Miyoshi shall rise again. The Miyoshi shall rise again, my brothers. Alright, so yeah, I'll wrap it up here. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Nobutora, I think I'll put the Nobutora video, fucking Thursday. Push Nobutora, upload the Thursday. I want to do an Ujizane live stream on Friday, but we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'm going to be off the next 2 days. So, if I have time to do extra streams or something, I will. But, I'm going to try to record a video talking about the trailer, just so that I can get my thoughts out there, and then later I can go back and see how wrong I was about it. How optimistic and how wrong I was about it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out everyone else's channels. And I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care everybody. Have a good week.